Now, moving on, the India-UK Comprehensive Economic and Trade Agreement, which came into force on July 15, is increasingly being viewed by policymakers and trade experts as a template for India's future free trade agreements. The pact extends beyond conventional tariff reductions to include rules on digital trade, services, investment facilitation, and regulatory cooperation as well. While the immediate gains from the pact are expected to come through a wider market access for merchandise exports, the agreement also incorporates provisions that are aimed at easing trade through customs cooperation, digital commerce commitments, and mobility for professionals. These elements are expected to shape India's approach in ongoing negotiations with partners including the European Union and the United States. The agreement also introduces commitments on areas that have featured less prominently in India's earlier trade pacts, including provisions related to digital trade, protection against false disclosure of source code, government procurement, and regulatory transparency. Officials have previously indicated that these provisions reflect the changing nature of global trade, where services, technology, and cross-border data flows are becoming increasingly important alongside goods trade. Commerce Minister Piyush Goyal has described the UK agreement as India's most comprehensive trade pact so far, saying it could provide a framework for future negotiations. Analysts, however, note that the extent to which similar provisions are replicated in other free trade agreements will depend on the priorities and sensitivities of individual trading partners. The India-UK Pact aims to significantly expand bilateral trade over the coming years while giving Indian exporters preferential access to the UK market and providing phased tariff reductions for a range of British products entering India.